What's going on, fish family? This is Roberto with RLC Aquatics, and I appreciate you joining my channel, Fish Fingers. Now, if this is your first time joining the channel, make sure you push that subscribe button, smack that like button, and ding the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos that I come out with. So what we're going to be doing in today's video is removing the red Mosaic Dumbo ear guppies out the 10-gallon aquarium and placing them in the 20-gallon aquarium. If you haven't seen the unboxing video, I'll leave a link above. Go ahead and check that video out and then come back to this video. I got these fish from Jesse out of HC Aqua. I'll leave a link in the description below. Go ahead and check his channel out as well. But I want to give these fish the home that they deserve. I'm also going to be leaving underwater footage at the end of the video, as I do always. I know you guys really like that part of the video, so I'm going to go ahead and keep implementing those underwater footage videos. So with that being said, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a lot of materials that we have laying around in the fish room. I am balling on a budget. I'm still a small channel and have a lot of money to go out and purchase materials, but that's not going to stop us. We just have to be a little creative. So before we get into the video, let's try to get this video to 50 likes. Also, if you haven't subbed to the channel, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for?
All right, fish fam, I'm excited about this video. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it and get to work. All right, so as I mentioned, I'm not a fan of bare bottom tanks, as you all know. So we're gonna be taking this tank, and we're actually gonna be moving it right here. We're gonna be removing that 10-gallon tank, using the substrate though, placing it in that aquarium, and actually removing this aquarium to get some space, and basically switching it. So that way it has some good lighting. I'm gonna go ahead and aquascape this a little bit, the best I can with what I have, and that's basically the plan. All right, so we got that out the way. Let's go ahead and grab these guppies, put them in this tank right here, and hold them in there until we get everything taken care of with this tank. So let's go ahead and get that done right now. All right, so I got the guppies in the temporary holding tank. They are good to go. Got all the fry, got all the adults in here. And we are working on this tank right now. Looks really ugly right now. There's a science to this madness. Going for a deep sand bed so the plants can go ahead and have some rooting space. And we are getting this show on the road slowly but surely. So what I'm gonna go ahead and actually do, I have this wood right here, and how I have it held down is with some fishing line and a brick. However, I'm gonna go ahead and replace that brick. I'm gonna cut this fishing line, sorry. And I'm gonna go ahead and use, go ahead and go in here. I'm gonna be using these slabs of tile. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off, obviously. And it's gonna give me more space, more aquarium space, rather than using that large brick. It'll still bring it down. I'm gonna test it, obviously, but we're gonna go ahead and roll with this instead. All right, it's gonna look something like this. It's not pretty, obviously, but there's gonna be plants covering the line. I'm also gonna be tucking in some Java moss in there. Just wanna make sure you get this sunken down. That way it doesn't float, obviously. So this is what it looks like. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the tank and get this going. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing with this piece of wood. I got all this wood from South Carolina. Got some good wood from South Carolina. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link. But definitely happy about these pickups. And like I said, I'll go ahead and leave a link right up there. Check that video out. It was an adventure that I went on, collected moss, driftwood, rocks. Got most of the things that I have in the aquarium right now that I'm using is from South Carolina. So check that video out. All right, so there it looks. Not too pretty. You can actually see the piece of tile hanging out right there. That's obviously gonna change. You just wanna basically get it down. You wanna make sure that it doesn't rise, obviously. And after a while, you'll be able to cut that string, the fishing line. You'll be able to cut this fishing line after you waterlog it. But this is, again, what it looks like right now. Still got a lot of work to do. Just wanna take you guys through the step-by-step process. So this is the sand that I'm gonna use to top it off. Leveling sand, you can get this at Home Depot. You can get it at Lowe's for like $2-3 a bag. And this is what I'm gonna be using to top this off. All right, you wanna make sure you rinse this out thoroughly. It's gonna take a couple of times after rinsing this, I would say 4 or 5 times is what normally it takes me. But you definitely want to rinse the sand out prior to putting it in the aquarium, or else you're going to get a real big headache. All right, so this is what it should look like after you're done rinsing it. Like I said, it's going to take maybe about 3-4 rinses. I just want to show you guys what it should look like before you put it in the aquarium. Just keep this in mind. This is very important. It's going to save you guys a lot of time, a lot of hassle, and this is exactly what it should look like. Of course, I'm going to dump this water out. All right, let's take a quick second away from the aquarium that we're working on and check out this moss that I gathered here from South Carolina. This is 1 out of 4 species of moss that I've gathered. One of the other species are actually in the tank that I'm working on right now, the Dumbo Mosaic tank. And I got a project, I got a surprise for you guys that involves an aquarium but does not involve fish. A little hint for you guys. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that project. This is the pothos plant that I actually use for my aquariums inside the fish gallery. I take clippings from this and I go ahead and propagate them in the aquariums, and it works well for me. This is a dragon fruit cactus. Just to let you guys know, if you haven't known already, I am very passionate about home gardening and I love plants. I love things of that nature. I love nature in general. So if you want to see more videos, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I'll go ahead and actually do more of these videos of me propagating plants and doing things of that sort. But if not, you know, let me know, because I don't want to waste y'all's time. I understand how valuable time is. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back to the project. I just want to show you guys a quick little snippet of the moss that I got growing on here. And yeah, let's get back to it. All right, guys, so we're gonna be quick about this. Mission is to grab this rock with the Anubias on it, take it out this aquarium and put it in the aquarium that we're working on. I don't think my wife is gonna notice. This is the cichlid tank that I built for her. It's a 55-gallon cichlid tank. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in the tank. She doesn't watch too much of my videos, or she doesn't watch all of my videos, I should say. So babe, if you're watching, it was the fish family's fault. They made me do it, and I'm sticking with that. All right, so just wanted to give you guys a little update on the 55-gallon cichlid tank that I made for my wife. Again, this is the piece of rock that we're gonna be removing with the Anubias that's on it already. A cichlid actually made his home right in this corner right here, so they're not gonna be too happy, but that's okay, he could deal with it. And the tank is looking amazing, doing well, no casualties. One of the lights did go out, but actually I kinda like that effect. If you pull it back a little bit, how it's dark to light. But we do gotta get that light replaced. And this is what it's looking like right now. This piece of driftwood, hollow in the inside. Another piece of wood that I got from South Carolina. Again, don't forget to watch that video, but this is what it is. So let's not waste any more time. So get out of here before my wife comes back home. Let's get this tank moving. All right, fish fam, here we are, the finished product. I'm super excited about this. I'm very proud of the outcome. These are all materials that I've gathered from inside the fish gallery. So still a little messy, but you know, I wanted the natural look. There goes the moss that I got from South Carolina. And yeah, there's the rock that I stole from my wife. And pretty excited about this. I'm pretty excited about this. You all know I will be leaving underwater footage, so keep that in mind. Stay tuned to the end of the video. Some good music, nice relaxing underwater footage of this tank. Very proud of this aquarium. The snails are happy. The fish are happy. I placed pretty much all the fish, all the mosaics, the males, the females, and all of the fry. And like I said, I'm very happy about this aquarium. I'm glad that you guys were experiencing this with me. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking these 2 aquariums right next to it, which will be for the juveniles, juvenile male, juvenile females. Just so you all know, we're going to be working on these tanks next. So stay tuned. Again, juvenile males, juvenile females. And we're gonna go ahead and make those look good for the actual fry. Like I said, you all know I'm not a fan of bare bottom tanks. I like to keep it as natural as possible for the fish. But look at this. Look at that. I am gonna be putting my Corydoras trilineatus in this tank. So I'm not gonna do that just yet. I'm gonna give this a couple days, let the mosaic settle in, and then I'll add the Corydoras. but the guppies are happy. As you can see, they are doing great. Doing wonderful. I will be cleaning the inside of the glass, but I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited about this. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna leave you guys off with some underwater footage. This is Roberto with ROC Aquatics. Make sure you all are being positive, because being negative is a disease, and you all know we don't have time to be quarantined right now.
Thank you.